Alrighty, peace, peace, and love, y'all. It is your divine priestess, empress, sister nun, Third Eye Live TV radio, Angels for Mental Health Broadcast Network, and you are now entering Sensuality, Spirituality TV. So, without any further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started with the sensual tarot reading for the collective. Now, I do have two decks here that I am going to be utilizing. My first deck is my erotic fantasy tarot deck. And this deck, I'm basically going to pull these cards so that you all can see basically who it is that you wish to have um, a divine intertwined connection with. And the second deck that I'm going to be using is my sexual magic tarot deck. And this is going to be basically telling the collective the sexual positions in which you all would like to have or experience with this individual. So I've already did my positive affirmations for this deck as far as clearing my energy. So we're going to now go ahead and get started with the erotic fantasy tarot deck. And let's see here what spirit has for the collective. Okay. Uh-oh. It fell, y'all. Give me a second. Alrighty. So we have coming out for the collective the Four of Swords. So someone out there definitely wants to have sexual relations with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, right? And as you guys can see here on the card, it's also depicting this beautiful goddess here in the middle of nature. So maybe this is actually for the collective a fantasy that you all might have, right? Having divine intercourse in the midst of nature, right? How beautiful and satisfying and high vibrational would that be? You know what I mean? With you guys' bodies just intertwining with nature and the grass and the trees and the flowers that are all around. It's an absolute beautiful fantasy. So someone definitely wishes to have um, a sexual relation with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm going to pull two more of these just so it can kind of be like a um, 3-card spread. And then I'm going to pull the sexual positions that you all are possibly thinking about dealing with either this earth sign, air sign or earth sign, yeah, because she is in the middle of nature. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and or Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So the next card that we have out, y'all, is I think it's the Ace of Pentacles, or it might be the Chariot card. No, this is definitely a Pentacles card. So I think this is the Ace of Pentacles because it's only one. So to me, this definitely represents the fantasy in which this the collective, right, wants to have with this either air sign or earth sign here. They definitely have envisioned this air or earth sign being financially stable, right? Because when you have a divine union or divine connection with an individual that is not only financially stable and capable of basically making your fantasy come alive, this kind of draws in whether it be women or men, right? On a It's almost like on a intellectual sexy type of level, right? Like boss type of attraction, right? So either this earth or air sign here, right, being the Four of Swords, coming out initially as part of the fantasy, the collective is definitely thinking of having divine uh sexual or sensual unions with someone who is either an earth or air sign that definitely is financially stable and has like this you know, like CEO or COO type of mentality or swag, right? Or persona. So let's get one more out here. There he is. And then we're going to get out the positions from the Sexual Magic Tarot deck, so that we can see a little bit more in depth what the collective is actually wanting from this individual. So the last and final card from the Erotic Fantasy Tarot deck is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. So this could potentially be for the collective either some kind of threesome type of energy, right? Because that's normally what the Three of Wands represents in the traditional tarot deck, or some kind of work type of attraction going on here. It could be two parties that are interested in the individual, meaning you, and or this could be you and another individual, right, as the collective being interested in this one individual, right, that actually work in the same environment. So definitely um getting some, like, you know how when people are, you know, when they want you, they're like looking, they're giving you the sexual eyes, like, I'll take your ass right fucking now, so to speak, you know what I mean? So this is exactly the vibes or the energy that I'm getting from this Three of Wands card for the collective. So if you all are seeking some form of a threesome type of energy, or could be wanting to experience this, whether it be under the umbrella of like a poly type of foundation, then this is definitely what is here in the collective's mind. So now let's pull the Sexual Magic tarot deck and see what kind of positions it is that the collective is thinking of when it comes to this type of boss individual here. And it's definitely an earth or an air sign here: Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo type of energy. So I'm going to pull about 3 cards to kind of see what the collective's mentality is as far as this sexual encounter goes when it comes to the positions that they wish to have. All right, so the first card that we have out is the King of Pentacles. So this is definitely showing me that the collective is, whether you be man or woman, is definitely thinking of having initially a one-on-one encounter with this earth or air sign here, right? So this could almost be for the collective, whether it be man or woman, thinking of a either past lover, a present lover, and or, you know, someone that they just find attractive, right? So this could potentially turn into a future lover, right? So with the King of Pentacles here, thank you so much, GB. I appreciate you, King. With the King of Pentacles coming out here, I definitely feel like for the collective, this is, whether it be man or woman, you know, make it fit however it fits for you all. They definitely want to experience an initial one-on-one sexual encounter with this boss-like type of individual. And the fact that it's a King of Pentacles lets me know that this is either a woman being in her semi-masculine energy because she could be the boss, or this could be an actual god, right? An actual king who is standing in his power and very focused, very you know, accurate, strategic when it comes to his work ethic, his talents, his skills, and so on and so forth, right? So they definitely want a one-on-one encounter with you first before they start opening up the doors to allowing other people to experience that sexual fantasy. So the next card that we have out is the Two of Pentacles, and this is just double confirmation. So maybe, right, being that it's the Two of Pentacles, not only is this signifying or symbolizing that these two individuals who are fantasizing about each other have money, but it's also symbolizing that whether it be the man or the woman who wants to have more than one partner involved in this type of scenario or in this fantasy, right? Two of Pentacles, that means two parties, but the other one is kind of thinking of whether it be two women, two men, or however that may fit for the collective, right? But there's definitely going to be more than one party involved in this erotic fantasy here, whether it be with this earth sign or this air sign here. And last but not least, you all, we have the Five of Wands. Check out this position, y'all, right? So it's almost like when the two of you or the three of you or however two or more gather, right? When two or more gather, there's essentially going to be what looks like someone spying on this interaction, right? Or this spicy moment that is occurring between all these parties. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like, being that I think this is like some kind of candle or like some kind of what is it called, like a torch, right? But like a wooden torch being burned here in the far distance. This to me symbolizes that not only is this someone spying on this particular union as it's going down, possibly in nature, but it's also symbolizing that maybe this individual actually wants to be a part of this union, right? It's turning them on that the two or more of you all who are deciding to relieve any forms of stresses and just ultimately elevating each other's vibration through divine union, right? It's getting them off. You know what I mean? They enjoy watching you guys and gals, right, take each other on in this manner. That's why they're continuing to watch. They can't help themselves, right? And the fact that, like I was saying earlier, with this torch burning here, this is also symbolizing not only that this can be like a twin flame type of energy, but this could also represent or symbolize that this individual who might be watching or waiting their turn, depending on how you all fantasize this sexual encounter to go, they could be actually waiting their turn. You know what I mean? So it's almost like you guys ever heard of like those type of scenarios where the husband likes to watch their wife, have sex with someone else, and that's like some kind of like psychological internal thing that kind of just gets them off. So this is exactly what I see here. Now, if you're not married to this individual that you find attractive as this air or earth sign here, then this is definitely coworker energy here that you probably just love to have these forms of experiences with, or are absolutely thinking about having these experiences with. But nonetheless, this is definitely someone that loves to watch. So it's not hard to please them, especially if they are a part of this sexual encounter going on, right? All they want to do is watch. So absolutely beautiful, y'all. So for those of you all who are still here, if you would like a one card pull of a erotic fantasy tarot card, then please notify me in the chat. If not, then the way you can actually book me for a personal reading is by subscribing to me here on YouTube, subscribing to my OnlyFans platform at onlyfans.com/Sister Nun Reincarnated, and or adding my Facebook page as Sister Nun or my Instagram page as sister_nun_reincarnated, and simply inboxing me and letting me know that you are seeking either an in-depth sexual tarot reading and or an ancestral tarot reading, a general love, financial, whatever it is that you need. You know what I mean? I am here to serve. So please allow me to do that for you and assist you with figuring out what type of energies it is that you are currently dealing with, have dealt with in the past, and will be dealing with in the future. I do love my craft. I have been called to do this. It is very, essential to me, and it just comes naturally. So if you're looking for the trail when it comes to receiving spiritual direct messages, you definitely want to hit me up, because there's like no sugarcoating. You know what I mean? So, okay, we have GB here wanting that one card pull. I got you, King. Let's see what kind of or what individual here it is that you might be fantasizing about. Divine Spirit, please give me one card for GB. Please and thank you. I had a few that wanted to flip, but we're looking for that one divine card for you, GB. Okay, there it is. Ooh. So we have coming out for you, GB, the 10 of Swords. So not only do the swords once again represent air energy, but it also represents spiritual communication. So you could already be spiritually in tune with this divine goddess who could be an air sign. You know what I mean? Meaning you could be already traveling to her dreams as you're dreaming about her, or vice versa. You know what I mean? She's definitely waiting for you, though. As you can see, it's almost like she does actually in this card happen to be single. um and it's almost like, if you look at it, like these 10 of Swords could be like 10 different options that this individual or this goddess might have, or vice versa that you might have. This is symbolic to her not choosing any of them. They're just around, and for some reason they are not what it is that she is envisioning. So it's almost like she's literally waiting on you, a man, a divine god, king, you know what I mean, that fits her vision, in order to make her sexual fantasy come alive. So now let's see what sexual position you would like to have this goddess in. Okay, that's too many. Spirit be doing the most, y'all. All right, that card fell. I can't get it. It's like under the couch. So, okay, we're going to take this one here. Wow. All right, King GB. So we have the King of Wands coming out. Ooh, that strong phallus, baby. Right? So definitely would love to be in close proximity with each other, right? To just sometimes it's almost like you want to just cuddle this individual, right? This goddess here. Look at the way they are just loving on each other. This is also another form of intimacy. Intimacy does not only have to be limited to the actual act of intercourse, right? Or entering the womb, but it can also be in many different forms, such as a nude hug, right? Being able to actually sit down or stand up and meditate and feel this other individual's energy, right? And allow their energy to arouse you or raise your vibration in a way where it's like, man, like this is so much deeper than just the physical act, right? Because everything starts in the mind. So if you don't have an intellectual, mental, spiritual connection with this individual as of yet, or anybody for that matter, you don't want it. You know what I mean? It's just that simple. So I definitely see here for you and this air sign, a goddess here that you and or her could be fantasizing about. Um, you guys definitely are trying to take it slow, but know that that fire is there. So it's almost like you guys are on the path toward embracing each other and learning about how each other's energies vibrate. You know what I mean? What um allows the other individual to arise, right, in a higher frequency? What can this individual do, right, being the goddess or the god, right? What can this individual do to stimulate this individual without actually entering um, you know the physicality forms or acts of sex? You know what I mean? So the King of Wands. And I definitely feel like, also, if I haven't said this already, the King of Wands to me just represents a divine god or king that has sexual discipline, you know what I mean? And is capable of um basically semen retention, right? You're holding on to your life force energy for this divine connection, this divine union here. So this is absolutely beautiful. I really can't wait until you guys manifest each other, because this is ultimately what it's going to be. You know what I mean? So it's almost like she's waiting and you're waiting. I'm not sure what for. You guys can both be like um taking like a miniature detour on your spiritual journeys right now, and that's kind of why one or the other is like waiting for the other one to raise their vibration or something of the sort, but nonetheless here they definitely know how powerful this connection, excuse me, y'all, this connection is going to be. So they'd rather wait until their vision has been manifest right in front of them before they even choose any of these options that are interested in them. So that is for you, GB. I hope this resonated with you. And if it didn't, that's okay as well. Um, but if it did, you know what I mean? You might want to actually book a personal reading with me so that I can get a little bit more in depth, and you'll be able to fully understand what it is here that is either delaying this union, and or what it is that you or this individual here needs to do in order to manifest it here in the 3D realm. Peace and love to the Empress, the Priestess, Edie. Thank you so much for being here, Goddess. I truly, truly, truly appreciate your energy so much. So, if no one else would like a one card erotic fantasy pull, then I am definitely going to leave it here, you all. As I stated earlier, if you guys or girls are interested in booking a personal sexual and or just a regular tarot reading from me, if sexual energy is not your thing, that's fine. But we do know you love to have sex in the back of your mind. You can't hide that from anyone, right? Then yeah, by all means, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. I do follow back. Add me on Facebook as Sister Nun, and subscribe to my OnlyFans platform. to get to know me on a personal level. And I also do my sexual in-depth tarot readings on that platform as well. So, my OnlyFans account is onlyfans.com/Sister Nun Reincarnated. If, all of you are interested in getting to know me on a personal level and then eventually getting to meet me in person, that is the way to do it. I am an entrepreneur, a vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian chef. You know what I mean? I basically am trying to do it all, you know what I mean? Because this is my calling. I love what I do. And, I come from a genuine space. Anytime that, any of my clients have booked a reading with me, they always can feel the purification within the room when I am doing and performing their readings, because I truly invoke spirits. So, for those of you all who are not spooked out based on learning how to utilize elemental forces, right? Then, you're more than welcome to, ask me for some, reading advice, and or if you just need a sister to, communicate with, I am your priestess. You know what I mean? So I definitely want to thank you all for joining me so much on this beautiful, I think it is Tuesday, right? I be forgetting the days, y'all. Anyway, I guess it is Tuesday night because, spirit just, that's just, the first thing that you say, it is what it is. So it's like, yep, Tuesday night. And yeah, you guys are now exiting Sensuality and Spirituality TV. Until next time, you guys, it has been your divine priestess, Empress, Sister Nun, Third Eye Live TV Radio, Angels for Mental Health Broadcast Network. And I will see you guys soon. Peace, y'all.